Hmm. Peace and blessings, family. This is day 98 in 100 days of healing. Thank you for presencing with me. Today's transmission is Telepathic Prayer Tribe. You know, we're constantly taught that we are one being. And one of the things that confirms that we are one being is mind. For we are endowed with the mind of Creator Source, of the Most High. Not a matter of your mind, his mind, her mind, but one great universal mind. And we all uniquely use that universal mind in our own individualized way. And that becomes the uniqueness or the specifics of our expression of mind. But it isn't a matter of the separation of mind. Mind is one, and we are one in mind. And also breath is one. We are one in breath. The breath of life that Source breathed into us is one breath. And so there is a telepathic connection when there is the expression of prayer, affirmations, and intentions. An interconnectedness, mind to mind. When I pray, I am broadcasting a frequency over the network and grid system of universal mind. And all other prayer thoughts and affirmational intentions that are in harmony with that which I am broadcasting forth becomes aligned with the prayer that I am sending out. There is a telepathic connection in the sharing of prayer. I think about my Invocation Spirit Rap, which was released in the year 2000. It is the title track of that album, Spirit Rap. So it's been doing its work for 22 years now, and it has been the most influential recording that I've ever put out. And many people have said that that track has literally saved their life. And I first coined the term Telepathic Prayer Tribe when I noticed that because there were so many people using this invocation in common, there was a constant expansion of the power of this invocation. And I felt the interlinking of all of the multitudinous minds that were working with this invocation in common. So as we offer the frequency of prayer today, and I'm going to in a moment play Spirit Rap while aligning with the intention to connect telepathically with every other prayer that is, was, or ever will be in the whole of the universe that is harmoniously aligned with this frequency. Align with me in the resonance of our telepathic prayer tribe.
I invoke, decree, and dream awake the full cellular ascension of my being, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual in this now, with the full support of God, Goddess, the Ascended Master Realm, to include our Ascended Master Self, Father Saint Germain, Sananda, the Holy Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Goddess of Mercy, Archangel Michael and the legions, Ashtar and the entire command, Babaji, Raphael, Gabriel, clan of the trumpet angels, Aboriginal and tribal shaman, Goddesses of fortune, angels of light, Elohim, clan of the serpents, Shiva, all Christ frequencies, all animal totems, elementals of fire, air, water, and earth, all divine beings of light, love, and ascension, named and unnamed, to activate the cells within my being who are your counterparts with the unified power of the One. I decree my highest good always operating in this now. I decree grace and mercy always operating in this now. I invoke, decree, and dream awake the full truth and reality of ascension in this now. I invoke and dream awake with every breath that I breathe the violet fire transmuting my whole being. I invoke and dream awake the full current of ascension in every cell of my being. I am ascended. I invoke and dream awake expanded God consciousness fully realized in me as unlimited abundance fulfilling my every need and desire. I invoke and dream awake the ending of procrastination, tiredness, blockages, obstacles, and unhealthy belief systems. I decree immediate abundance in my life. I invoke and dream awake my liberation from all karmic debt. I am infinite opulence. I invoke and dream awake my personal empowerment in every instant that anyone is impacted by my being and creations. I invoke and dream awake the infinite empowerment of my sexual, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, and financial relationship with life. I invoke and dream awake sacred sexuality, erotic innocence, and always express the sacredness of sexual force for pleasure, creativity, and healing. I invoke and dream awake world universal healing from all sexual woundedness and shame. I invoke and dream awake worldwide release of all manipulating forces and beings who would control humanity past, present, and future. I invoke the angels and ascended masters to realign and heal all misused energy, to include the full restructuring of our DNA. I invoke and dream awake the transmutation of all negative and judgmental projections. I invoke and dream awake my constant ability to be centered and balanced in my psychic perceptions and empathic nature. All overwhelming psychic energies are released by me automatically, easily, effortlessly. I am empowered by everything. I invoke and dream awake my lucid dreaming each night I sleep and total remembering when I awake. I invoke and dream awake my infinite harmony with God, Goddess I am. I invoke and dream awake the full expression of my miraculous healing power. My life is a continuous stream of miracles. I invoke and dream awake my infinite ability and willingness to receive all life's blessings. I invoke and dream awake a constant attitude of gratitude for my whole life, all my accomplishments and blessings, including the same for the universe at large. I invoke and dream awake the full blessings of God, Goddess, the ascended masters, angels, guides, and beings of light to bless this earth. I invoke and dream awake all my decrees, invocations, and prayers I have released to the universe and open myself to God's response, support, and love in my highest good. I invoke and dream awake the release of all past, present, and future lifetimes of decrees and vows which would bind me to limitation, lack, density, and anything not of ascension in this now. I invoke and dream awake the full reclaiming of my eternal self as powerful, loving, and fully aligned in abundant God consciousness. I invoke and dream awake the total dissolving of all manipulating forces which would bind this earth plane in fear. I invoke and dream awake the influence of the ascended master realm and angels to intercede and raise the vibrations higher, to bring darkness into the light, raising the frequency of love and God consciousness on planet Earth in this now. I invoke and dream awake the ascension of planet Earth in this now.
Blessed be the telepathic prayer tribe. Blessed be the reality that when I send forth my prayers, they are broadcast over the network and grid of universal mind, seeking out and connecting with every other prayer that is in divine alignment with it. And there is the multiplication of the power of my prayer that is telepathically linked to every other prayer of a like nature, of a like intention. And so let it be that we realize the power of our prayers and our intentions and our visualizations, for we are the resonance of one mind, one in the universal mind of God, one in the universal breath of God. Breath and spirit are one. Breath is derived from spirit, and spirit is derived from breath. And breath and spirit are universally present, omnipresent. We know that there is one breath based upon the fact that when one has died or on the threshold of dying, one can do mouth-to-mouth resuscitation on them and blow life back into their body via the breath that they blow into their mouth. If we were not one breath, that resuscitation of breath could not bring that one back. One breath, one mind, one being. Blessed be the telepathic prayer tribe.